So, I think the best way to get this started up is for everyone to introduce their characters to the listener. So who wants to go first?
Fuck it, I will, I guess.
I feel like you should.
Alright.
Crap. How much do I really need to say?
Just give us like a small rundown on them. Name, probably their jam, maybe what they're like. I don't know.
Project Varu, Miller Family Enforcer, and the veritable war machine. An apparatus that was seemingly made for combat, and still learning more about their own background and such. Notably, one of the few here that will not look human or humanish in the slightest.
Cool. I'm playing Rosemary Thorne. She is a bank hacker with a robot bodyguard / boyfriend named Percival.
I mean, if you want to leave it there, that's fine.
I mean, I don't know what else to say about her. I don't really know what her personality is. I figured I'd figure that out as we played.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too.
Amazing.
I
mean, I knew this, but like, still, amazing.
I will throw my dice at you.
Alright, is that the...
Do it.
Is that the end of your introduction, Megan?
There's no dice emoji.
Oh, okay. I'll let you do that first.
Go ahead, I'm done.
Okay. I'm playing Aiden. His jam is manipulating the veil so people can re-experience things in their life, or maybe experience things they were never able to experience. And his personality is just he's a peaceful, kind of pacifistic guy who's just trying to get on with his life after dealing with some things in his past. I think that's about all I'm gonna say about him.
Oh, I should probably say, tell everyone your playbook as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he is the architect.
And Rosemary is the attached.
With the triple A's here.
Apparatus attached architect.
We didn't get very far in the playbook.
No, literally the first three, but I promise I read them all.
I did not.
Did you?
I literally saw the one that would give me a robot boyfriend.
Well, yeah, no, I didn't expect Meg to.
Megan got to page 2.
I was like, oh, robot boyfriend, mine.
Mark.
I saw the thing that gave me weapons. And
Mark read the cover.
Hey.
I'm a simple girl with simple needs, okay?
I feel you. I am too. Mine let me be a thing I liked.
All of ours let us be a thing we like, or have things that we like.
Yeah.
It's very true. And valid, probably.
Maybe.
No one's gonna question a party of a bard, a barbarian, and a cleric.
Which one is which?
Those are the first 3 in the Player's Handbook of D&D 5e.
Yeah. I would play
That's
a
true.
bard,
And
though.
I guess here, like, party composition doesn't matter, really?
Nah. It's just how you
'Cause
kind of
it's
spice up the story, really.
It's more like, chill.
Yeah.
Just chill, cyberpunk, overthrow our oppressive corporate overlords.
Viva la revolution.
You can only hope. So, this is a fair bit more collaborative, so I'm going to be less like, this is what you do, and I'm going to be more like, so, why are you here? Which maybe isn't great, but that's fine.
I'll try my best.
You all meet in Laputa, which is essentially a famous nightclub that is just the center of anything not work related in the city of Uruk. So, who wants to tell me why they're here?
Varu is here protecting someone, or rather looking out for someone. I believe he's bodyguarding one of the Miller family.
Yes, he is. He is bodyguarding Dakota Miller, who is... He's the sort of person who looks like an orchestra nerd.
I was an orchestra nerd, so you saying he looks like me?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Not like exactly. But, you know, close enough.
Rosemary's probably here. 'Cause she just got herself a huge payload, and she wants to spend a little bit of it. Get herself a tad bit drunk.
I think, if I remember correctly, you said this is kind of like the leisure social district part of town. I think Aiden would just be here to people watch. He doesn't really like to drink or anything like that. He just likes to go watch people, see what interesting things we can see.
Yeah, you see what looks like just a nightclub. All the people are... A lot of them do not seem like they're here physically. They seem to be digital representations of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And the few people that are here, most of them are very scantily clad. With the exception of the bartenders and 2 people sitting at the bar.
Okay. Is that just the description of like what I'm seeing while people watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just gonna continue working kind of off to himself. He's not a very social person, so he's not really gonna go talk to anybody. Usually people come to him. They want to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
More of a corner lurker, really.
That creeper in the corner.
He's not really looking creepy. He's just like, he's not really looking at anybody in particular. It's just kind of like casting a gaze lazily over a bunch of people. Just kind of watching other people live life instead of putting himself into it. Or projections of people living life, which is probably more accurate.
Okay. So, one of the first things that, or I should say, the other things you see is one of the people sitting at the bar actually notices you and comes over to talk to you. It is a woman with red hair wearing just a very casual sort of outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Okay, so I need your help with something."
Is it the kind of help that people typically come to me for?
Kind of. I'm I, I'm looking to put together a team, and I didn't really know where to go beyond just asking people at the bar, which may not have been the best idea.
Oh,
But I'm here now, so
that kind of help. Oh, okay. A team for what?
I need something stolen.
And what made you look at me and assume I was that kind of person?
You're actually here, like physically,
So that makes me a
which
thief?
is, I mean, it's pretty rare.
Alright, well, I feel like I probably shouldn't ask, but I'm going to anyway. What do you want stolen? I guess?
There are these necklaces being kept over in the Church of the Acolytes.
Okay.
Look, I don't know. This is my first time trying to run anything like this. Okay, just can you just say yes?
Oh my god, this poor girl.
How much of this is the character? How much is the DM?
Oh, this is all the character.
Okay, because can't believe I got profiled like this. First of all, I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're an undercover cop trying to get me in trouble. Why would I help you?
Because I can pay?
Well, anybody
Like, a
can
lot?
say that. Saying I look hard up for money?
No, I just... I don't know.
Why are you wanting this stuff stolen? This seems like a pretty important thing to you.
I mean, they used to belong to someone that I knew,
Mm-hmm.
and I just don't think they would want it anywhere near the Acolytes.
Oh, okay. So this is not agreed. This is out of respect for someone you knew, huh?
Yeah,
And I'm the first person you've asked.
yes?
How many people are you wanting for this thing?
Uh, Probably like 3 or 4.
Alright, well, if you can assemble a full team, I may consider helping you. Because you seem like a good kid at this point so far.
Okay. I'll go and do... Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be right here. I won't move at all.
For some reason, I feel like you're lying to me, but okay.
I mean, I feel like you could be lying to me, so we're on the same page here.
That's fair.
Alright.
And then she walks off to try and find someone else. And if either of you want to, like, be the next ones, and you can volunteer, or I can just pick one of you.
Determined randomly with a 2d6.
Pull in middle school, get a volunteer. This will be fun.
Yell their name aggressively and give them like 2 seconds to answer. Or they're going to detention. That's how middle school works, right?
I don't
Middle
know.
school did
That's what
you
I
go to?
remember of middle school.
What middle school did you people go to?
I just remember them being like, no detention, but like, you know, if they call on you and you don't
Really
have the answer
aggressive in their-
immediately,
in their
they're like,
calling.
oh, well, you know, you failed me. I guess I'll move on to someone else. And it's like, I didn't ask for this.
Thanks, Jensen.
Middle school flashback.
I don't remember much of middle school because I was either suspended or sick.
To be fair, I spent an entire month in middle school homebound after my back surgery, so there's that.
I was
I like
just homebound because I was sick for a month.
I had the 3-month-long fever that had no explanation.
Yikes. Sounds like our middle school years were rough.
Wasn't everyone's?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I
to be
hated
fair.
them so much.
They weren't great.
So much.
So, Vale.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah. Right.
Alright, I'll volunteer.
Oh. Okay.
Excuse me.
He volunteers as tribute.
Witness.
You see the same girl walk up to Dakota and well, no, that's a bad idea.
Is it?
Yes, because I want to spend as little time talking to myself as possible.
Lol.
That's fair.
She walks up to you and goes, "Hi, you, can I, like, hire you for a job?"
I'm kind of working one right now. What do you need?
I need some stuff stolen from the acolytes.
Stolen.
Yes.
Well, you sure you want me? Or are you looking for, like, any of the other millers to help you out with this one?
I think you're kind of my best shot. Well, you're part of my best shot. I'm putting together, like, a team for this. Or I'm trying to.
How much are you paying?
I'm paying... It's good. I should have had that.
Immersion broken. Shattered.
How
Oh,
does
wow.
it feel?
I'm pulled out immediately.
I'd like to open a bank account. So nice.
No,
to
no.
be on
Fair,
the-
I deserve that.
It's so nice to be on the other end of this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Roxy's finally calm. This is a miracle.
Miracle Cat.
I love him
Miracle
so
cat.
much.
Miracle Cat does whatever a Miracle Cat does.
I'll be paying 2,500 credits to each member of the team.
Hot damn. Alright. You must really want these things if that's what you're paying.
Yeah, I really do.
Mm, you're not Miller family, are you?
No, no, no. I'm uh, kind of working on my own.
And I now start like whispering. It's just like, all right, are you working against the Miller family?
What? What? No,
Are you
no,
working?
no, no, no.
This is all just personal. This is not like
Yeah,
you against any family.
100% just personal.
Hmm. Well, normally I have nothing against the acolytes, but 2,500 cred is really, really hard to pass up. Where are you getting this kind of money?
My job.
I'm concerned about what your job could be in over here to get that kind of money.
Uh, we've all done things we're not proud of. Just know that I have the money. And you will be in a team of about 3 or 4 people, hopefully.
Hmm. Do I know my teammates yet, or are you going to introduce us later?
One of them is over there, and she points over at Aiden.
Oh, the creepy guy that's been staring at everyone?
Yeah,
I don't know what his deal is.
yeah, I don't either. But he's like here in person, which is just really weird. And so are you, and so am I, which is also weird.
I mean, look, I may have actually been born yesterday, but don't treat me like I was born yesterday.
Wait, you were born yesterday?
Born may not be the right term, and I like move around some of my more mechanical parts. It's just like
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't feel
So
comfortable
is
with the,
that a yes?
I don't feel comfortable about you not telling me like where you're getting any of this from, but that money is too good to pass. So I'm in.
She kind of pumps her fist and goes, yes.
She's adorable and I love her.
She is an absolute goddamn mess, and she should not be doing this. Is that the character or is that the DM? Both.
Yes.
Yes.
Mood.
Both. And finally, she makes her way over to Rosemary and Percival.
Rosemary is currently nursing a martini of glass of some kind of red, vaguely glittery. There we go. That is the word I'm looking for. Liquid, and looking very bored.
Hi, Miss. I I have a job for hopefully both of you.
Rosemary takes a sip. What?
I am putting together a team to steal some necklaces from the acolytes.
Rosemary I have to say I now, don't I? I'm in character. I'm not the DM anymore. God damn.
I mean, you can do both. I don't really care.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go with Rosemary because that makes me feel better. Takes another sip, kind of raises one eyebrow questioningly. The fuck you want to mess with those guys for?
They just the necklaces. I don't. They used to belong to a friend, and I really don't think that friend would have wanted them ending up anywhere near the acolytes. And now they're just being shown off. Like some sort of fucking prize.
She takes another sip and kind of looks to Percival to sort of gauge his reaction to this. Did we decide if I'm doing Percival or you're doing Percival? I do not fucking
as
remember.
far as I understood, you were.
Okay.
You were. So.
Percival shrugs. And so Rosemary turns back and says, I assume you're paying?
Yes. 2,500 credits for each person on the team.
Rosemary kind of snorts and goes, chump change. Whatever. Fine.
Amazing.
I'm bored. Whatever.
Okay, cool. Just so you know, the other people on the team, and I guess this is our team, are him, and she points over at Baru, and him, and she points over at Aiden. Why am I saying Aiden? This isn't Beyond.
I don't mind
This
that
isn't
pronunciation, though. It's kind of cool. Rosemary downs the rest of her drink, goes, gross, and puts it on the table. And she slides off her stool, and Percival holds out his arm for her to rest her hand in his elbow, and sort of gestures lazily for the girl to lead the way.
She walks over to Aiden and goes, I got a team.
Oh, he looks up because he was kind of distracted, just most kind of staring at the floor, hoping nobody would look at him, debating on leaving, but realizing now it's too late. Looks up and looks over at Rosemary, looks over at Percival, and then looks back at the girl. Is like, "You get those, but you asked me first. Do you even need me at this point?"
Rosemary just kind of sniffs and
says...
says...
like a multi-person job.
Rosemary sniffs and goes, no.
What?
Is that permission to leave? Because, like, it sounds like permission to leave.
No, you stay. Stay right there.
Okay.
And then she walks over to get Varu and try and drag him over to the table where the team is now.
I'm sure she has to try really hard. Is there the sound of metal scraping on the floor?
That's just Varu's footsteps.
Yeah, that's just kind of Varu in general.
Rosemary wrinkles her nose at the sound and goes, gross, again.
It looks over.
She's a bitch now and I love her.
It looks over at Varu. It looks back at the girl. Is like, again, you asked me first. This is what you have.
Listen, look, I just went to the first person that I saw, okay? Don't give me shit.
I will give you plenty of shit.
Rosemary turns to the girl and goes, your planning is impeccable.
Varu just says, I have more concerns now.
Percival's face screen shifts from a sort of calm bluish green to an amused orange.
God, he's got a mood ring face. Jesus Christ.
He does have a mood ring
Oh,
face, and I
Lord.
love him.
Oh, my lord.
Oh god.
I told you specifically this is what I was doing with him.
And
That's
I
true.
love all of it.
I forgot, and that's
I
on
fucking
me.
warned y'all.
Varro also gives like hard to tell with their face because their face is just a red like sensor eye, but you can just kind of tell that it's staring a little bit at Rosemary. She's like, "You look familiar."
Rosemary goes, "No, I don't." And she waves at the bartender to get her another drink.
Yeah, the bartender gives you a drink. Or
Cool.
I should say, one of them does, fairly quickly.
She downs half of it in one gulp.
I asked the bartender for their strongest liquor.
I was gonna ask if you're sure about that, but you look pretty sure. And she just hands you, like, this absolute monstrosity.
And I down it because I don't actually have taste buds or a real digestive system.
And therefore cannot get drunk.
Exactly.
Then what is the point?
Oh,
I feel like I
It's a
remember the point.
It's a power move. They don't know
Our
that.
move may be more literal than you think.
They don't know that. You don't have a digestive system.
Also don't know that.
Rosemary is unimpressed.
Aiden is just questioning his life choices that led him to this place this particular night.
You see like a little, his eye like has like a little gauge on it that displays like something going up, like something refilling.
Does he run
Oh
on
my
booze?
god, Baru's Frankie!
That
Wait,
is not
Frankie?
that is not battery.
I don't know that reference.
That is a One
don't
Piece
either.
It's a
reference.
One Piece reference.
Uh,
He's a cola-powered cyborg.
Oh my...
Not exclusively cola, if I remember correctly. Does he
Only
also-
One
Yeah,
Piece.
when he uses tea, he turns British.
What?
Yep.
Kim,
I'm sorry?
Kim, it's your fault
Only
for
One
stop
Piece.
watching that show because it's a masterpiece.
Listen.
It is a hot mess.
I love every moment of that mess.
It's not my fault that Kiss Anime just decided to fuck off.
I've been using it lately. It's fine.
Is it usable
Yeah.
now?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Now 9
Kiss and 9 flip.
now 9 is not usable.
Kiss and 9 flip flop in usability.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I just fucking pay for
Anyway,
Crunchyroll.
enough promoting illegal
Well,
sites.
not all of us have money, you little.
Oh my god.
I barely have money, alright?
I do pay, but some
but-
stuff just isn't unpaid services, and you gotta do what you gotta do.
This is
Yeah.
fair. I did go someplace not nice to watch part of Recreators because it was on Amazon Prime, and fuck Amazon
I
Prime.
have it, and fuck Amazon Prime.
Not that we endorse using illegal sites to watch anime.
Yeah.
Or illegal sites in general. We don't condone illegal
We do not
activities on the
promote
show about
illegal activities.
drugs still illegal.
Rosemary downs the rest of her drink and waves for another one.
One of the bartenders gets you another one. Again, fairly quickly.
This one she lets sit for a bit. Just kind of vaguely swirls it. So what the fuck are we doing?
Okay. I need your help to get the necklaces from the acolytes.
Are you
They
going to
keep them-
elaborate?
Sorry?
That's Rosemary asking, are you going to elaborate? Or is that all we're getting?
Nope, that's all you're getting. That's it. That's the end of the episode.
Tune in a month.
No, they're being kept in one of the side buildings off of the main building. It's kind of like it's got like a whole museum thing going, you know. And this is like their crown piece, crown jewel. Words. It's gonna be pretty difficult, and I knew that it was a bad idea for me to try to do this myself. They have a really high amount of security. Like cameras and guards and all that kind of stuff.
Human guards?
Mixture. Human guards, and robot guards and all that.
I see.
And Rosemary takes a sip and says, all of which are easily taken care of by bullets.
Varu agrees.
I mean, probably, but I'm not. I'm not much of a fight person, shoot person.
Yeah, me either.
Varu turns his hand to an arm cannon right in front of them and just lays his arm on the table.
Yeah, and jumps back, kind of has a tiny heart attack.
Rosemary does not react beyond simply sipping her drink, but Percival does sort of shift so that he's standing more in front of her, and his face goes red.
The girl's eyes widen, and she just starts like just kind of poking at it. Being like, but how does this work?
Mm. Varu shrugs.
Because this was just like a regular hand like 2 seconds ago, and now it's just. Whoa.
The parts move around to form different weapons. I haven't mastered all of them yet. There are some that I know are there, but I'm not entirely certain how to make them do things. I then turn to Percival and say, "It is all right. This is merely demonstration. No harm will come to anyone under my command."
Percival does not move. Although the red does lighten a little.
If you say so, big guy.
I turn my hand back to normal.
Oh god, the cat's climbing on me, Jesus Christ.
I want a cat.
Thank you for showing
Someone
me your
give me a
lovely
cat.
butthole.
Can that be the episode title?
Episode 1, Lovely Butthole.
We swear this isn't what you think it is.
YouTube cannot demonetize us fast enough.
Moonlighting after dark.
Claws right in the titty, please don't. Please don't. Spare me.
Claws right in the titty is another good episode title.
Yes.
Neither,
That and gross.
neither related to what's going on or anything. Just happenstance.
No, first episode title should just be gross.
I mean, yeah, but to be fair, a bunch of our titles are like totally unrelated to the actual events of the
That's
episode.
true.
That's not true. Cold Boy is absolutely related.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
that's
it really
why
is.
I fucking said most. Fucking listen.
No.
One sec. Now I gotta prove a point.
Angry.
One
Oh
sec.
my god.
Hold on. Stop
Colt
everything.
boy.
Stop the presses.
Okay, Meow didn't have anything to do with what was going on with the episode. Fistful of Champagne did, because you were at the damn
Yeah,
party.
that's something I described.
That's true.
ADHD mood technically doesn't, but we were all over the place. Folksy Manor kind of bullshit was because you got your Bard that episode. Your level in Bard. All
That's
Out of
true.
Idiot was episode 3. That's
always related.
always related, let's be honest. One second.
Yeah, but it's like vague enough to where it's not specifically related.
Mhm.
Still, that's the majority of our episodes.
Listen, I'm not here to be smart. I'm not here to know things.
Give me sweet.
Clipping into Parenthood, you got your you got Gwenny there.
Gwenny.
And then Well Ship, you woke up on a ship. So two out of 8 didn't have anything to do with what was going on.
Listen, fuck off.
No.
Oh my
That's
God.
fair.
Good.
Hey, look over here.
What?
Alright, Hannibal Buress, calm down.
I did not hear what he said.
Bitch.
Hey, unblock me. I want to tell you something.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Blocked, unfollowed, reported, unsubscribed.
You love me.
I do. I
Oh
love
my
all
God,
of you.
please stop.
No.
You're supposed to be sleepy. Go to
No.
sleep.
Okay.
Oh God, please don't.
No,
Anyway.
we need you. No one else knows what they're doing.
Bitch, I don't know what I'm doing.
Fair.
Exactly, you have to be with us to not know what the
Alright.
hell any of us are doing.
Alright, we're being a
That's fair.
disaster. Let's get back into this disaster.
To be fair, that's not off-brand for
No,
us.
it's not. Let's
True.
try that. I can't believe it sounds like my character is going to be the voice of reason. That's what's building up here. I can feel it in my bones.
I had no preconceptions of Rosemary's personality when I walked into it, and now she's a
Suddenly
bitch. And I
she's
love
a
her.
bitch, and I love it.
I love her.
Suddenly She's a Bitch would be another good episode.
Yeah.
Yes, it would.
Yeah. Alright, stuff
Anyway,
and things.
things and stuff.
Yeah.
Back to the half-assed plan.
We're at a table, I guess, or something.
Yeah, you're at a
Okay.
table in the bar.
Yeah.
Rosemary's on her, like, 3rd or 4th cocktail.
I'm concerned
Yep.
when I'm working with people that are going to be drunk.
Don't worry, she's a functional alcoholic.
No, that's what Aiden said.
Varu has consent as well.
Did Aiden actually say that to Rosemary?
He
Yeah.
just said that in general because Varu, he doesn't know Varu can't get drunk, chug down a giant thing. He has
Rosemary
concerns.
just flips
It
him off.
wasn't a giant thing, it was a shot.
Oh, it was just a powerful shot. Okay.
Rosemary just flips him off.
Wow, rude.
She downs the rest of her drink.
Alright, I've decided who I want to stand next to for most of this, so what's going on next? Think our plan is I stand behind everyone and then they kill everyone? Is that the plan? Is that what we're going with?
I was hoping for something a little more subtle.
Me too.
Cannot identify what is subtle.
fucking Google it. You're a robot.
Does Google
Cannot
exist in this
identify
world?
what is Google.
Rosemary rolls her eyes. If you wanted subtle, darling, you wouldn't have chosen the giant robot who makes a dozen guns with his arm.
She's got you
I
there.
mean, I
only
didn't
showed
know
one.
he was gonna do
I
that.
kind of have to.
I
I
only
have to
showed
agree with
one.
her on that one. She's got a good point.
I only showed one.
No, you said you shifted your arm to make a couple different ones.
No? I said
No, body parts can become
Oh, okay.
different guns. Or different weapons, I should say.
Yeah.
Whatever. Rosemary's drunk.
I'm
my arms contain
good
about...
defense.
Water starts like counting. It's like my arms only contain 1, 2, 3.
Is he counting on his fingers?
He's counting on his fingers and also counting his fingers as weapons.
I love it.
Hopefully, maybe what I'm bringing to the table can help make this go a bit more subtly than guns blazing, it seems like.
And then Rosemary just kind of shrugs and says, and if not, we can shoot things.
Yeah.
And she pulls out from behind, because she's wearing a sort of long flowing overcoat. She pulls out a very ornate looking revolver and just kind of holds it.
If you will, at least let me try first, but then I'll stand back and you guys can have at it.
So what exactly do these necklaces we're stealing look like? Or do you mind terribly if we just ransack the place and hopefully find them?
No, I mean, you guys can ransack the place if you want. I don't really care.
Do you know if these necklaces are perhaps on display or something, or are they just thrown in a room of treasure?
No, they're on display. They're the centerpiece of the whole thing.
Okay, that's at least easy to find, but sounds the most difficult to get to. Okay.
That's kind of why I need someone's help.
Is this building guarded at night?
I believe security is a bit more lax, but there are still a couple of guards.
I may have an idea.
By chance, I feel like, I'm not sure if I should ask this question in character or out of character. I'm not sure how dumb it would be to ask this question in character. So I'm going to ask it out of character.
Okay.
How, is, everything in this world existing inside the Veil, or are there, areas that are not? Is it common for there to be areas of not, or is it pretty much everywhere?
Pretty much everywhere is part of the Veil.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know, because that would have been a dumb question I feel like to ask.
But it's layered over top of the real world,
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah, it's essentially layered over top using holograms and
So it's not like we're
the
going to
veil
walk
shades.
into this building and it's just going to be an empty shack with the projection of things on it. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that would make things difficult.
I got how it worked, because I've seen a show basically about but I wasn't sure.
Listen, I get it. I'll watch the fucking anime eventually.
No, I'm just saying, I have a pretty clear idea of how it works. It's just, I wasn't sure if it was everywhere or just there's just some places that aren't.
Yeah, no, the Veil in this, and I think the way it's technically supposed to function is that it's essentially just augmented reality. And the reason that, a bunch of people aren't here right now is because they all have VR headsets.
Right.
And they don't want to be anywhere in person if they don't have to. Because why would you?
Okay.
Because if you go in person, you can get drunk like Rosemary's doing.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your motivation. Okay.
There are reasons, but it's just more
Right.
common for people to be in VR
Okay, so I
for
don't
as
have
long
to
as they
answer that
can
question.
because.
That's
Sorry?
also going to be interesting because
Uh-huh.
uh,
Yeah, I know.
uh, everywhere. He affects everything.
That's kind of the
Yeah, that's
point.
why you're kind of strong.
Well, it's like, no, like, he can affect everything without even knowing it, though. It's the terrifying part.
Hmm.
I'm scared. Okay.
Suffer the consequences of your
Anyway,
actions and
no, it's fine.
decisions.
I was
You're
wondering. I wasn't sure
cool.
how much it was, but okay, I understand now. All right, we can get back into it. I got it now.
Okay. So one of you had like hesitations, a question, something.
Mm, I have
Robot. I think it was a robot.
okay.
I just realized I don't know your names, and you don't know my name. I am Sophie.
It's nice to meet you, Sophie. My name's Aiden.
Rosemary sort of settles against the table and says, Rosemary, this is Percival. And Percival
Varug,
just sort of nods his head. Sorry.
Varug is like a really randomly complex like serial number, but just like finishes it off as Project Varu.
Can we just call you Varu for short?
Acceptable.
Okay, cool. Didn't you have like a question, hesitation, something?
Crap, I forgot what it was.
Sorry.
I think it had something to do with Rosemary's drinking, but
That was Aiden's issue.
Yes.
that was also my issue. I
It
saw you
could be
down.
both, yeah.
It's fine.
Are you sure it's gonna be okay? That
Darling, I
seems
only
like
had 4.
that's. I'm pretty sure that's a lot.
Not for me.
Yeah. Varu.
That's worrying.
It's okay. I'm gonna stand next to you most of the time. Just letting you know that in advance.
That is ill-advised.
I will stand behind you most of the time.
That is advised.
Alright.
Rosemary rolls her eyes. Combat bots.
Then what is he? And I point at Percival.
That's personal.
I thought it was Percival.
I'm glad someone said it because I thought about it.
She gives you this look, like if she had a drink, she would throw it at you.
And kind of like has his
Bartender gives you another
he has
drink.
his hand up to his
She
face
throws it at
and
you.
laughing to himself. I
don't know.
I hope you
I
can't
don't know if I can
short
make it.
circuit or anything.
I am 99% waterproof, I think.
That wasn't water though.
But it's not touching circuits.
Yeah, in
Alright.
general, robotics has gotten to the point where it would be very difficult for anything to short circuit.
Excellent.
She's not trying to short circuit, she's just pissed that you made that joke.
Aiden's just afraid of everything.
What a mood.
I don't know if like a robotic eye can make a shit-eating grin, but that I'm gonna try to do that. So,
Rosemary is displeased.
believe we should come up with an actual plan.
It's probably a good idea. I vote for that idea.
First, we must assess all of our own personal abilities. I understand that one of us has a combat robot partner. One of us is a combat robot. Aiden, I do not know what you do.
Well, probably the easiest way to put this is I can make the digital projections do things that they're not
You can
supposed to do.
You can manipulate the veil itself.
Mm-hmm.
That's rather that's a rather interesting, if not extraordinarily useful power.
It suits me well. So, hopefully it'll be helpful and prevent a massacre, if I can help it.
Rosemary shrugs. I shoot things and hack banks.
I do recognize you. You've been stealing from Miller, haven't you?
Why the fuck would I do that?
Not sure if sarcasm or not.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Attempting to identify sarcasm.
As you're doing that, Percival just sort of picks Rosemary up and settles her in the crook of his arm, kind of like how you would carry a baby or a football, but she's sitting. Kind of like a parrot.
Baby football parrot. Got it.
I don't know.
Baby football parrot.
I'm tired.
I think
Leave
we
me
have
alone.
our episode title there. That'd make me click.
Let's just confuse people before they even click on the
That'd
damn
make
thing.
me
Yep,
click
that works.
faster
It
than
is a pretty
anything.
fucking good one.
Alright, so we know what we can do, so how are we going to make it work?
Well, I figure that's easy. Hacker disable security. You, I don't know what title to give you.
He could fuck with the veil of the guards so they don't see us.
Well, okay. But, like, what's the job title?
How obvious do I go?
Oh, job title?
Yeah.
You can literally just say architect if you want
I
to.
know, I was like, how obvious do I go? Do I actually seem like I have a creative brain cell in my body?
Fucker.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Don't like it.
I mean, I just
Well,
called you
no.
fucker, so.
Hacker disabled security. The manipulator will cover our tracks in front of the guard. And if all else fails, I will employ lethal force.
Alright. What about the fourth person over there?
Are you talking about
Yeah,
Percival?
he's pointing at Percival.
Okay. Rosemary just smirks and says, he looks after me.
Percival is on combat duty.
Is on what?
Combat duty.
Hey, sweetie.
He will assist me when it's time to fight. If it's time to fight.
Percival looks after me.
You will be assisted by Percival
Boy, this is a
by his
great,
combat
this is
ability.
a great team. You got here, Sophie. Great team. Real good cohesion. Real team players here. Good stuff.
Calculated chance of success, 98.9%.
You're a real optimist, aren't you?
97.8%.
Rosemary just looks at you and goes, gross.
Well,
But she's heard of worse plans, so.
well, the night's not getting any younger, so. I'm all for getting this over with as quickly as we can.
That sounds ideal.
Aiden
Rosemary agrees.
finds his place that is firmly right behind Varu. Can never be too prepared.
How behind are you?
There's a personal bubble here. He respects personal bubble. He doesn't want people in his bubble either.
You notice that Varu's armored. Like there's full-on plating.
Yeah, I feel good back here, guys. He gives a thumbs up in the air. This is my place.
Rosemary does not get down from the crook of Percival's arm. She's comfortable. Also, why walk when you can be carried?
Amazing.
Ow. Quit.
What a spoiled bitch.
You don't know the half of it.
I mean, I feel like I do.
Yeah, you do. No one else does.
Okay, so you're all like immediately heading out for the
Sure.
That's my vote.
Question, where's Dakota in all of this, by the way?
Dakota is off talking to the bartender. They're just having a full conversation about something.
Alright, is Sophie there with us, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, is she gonna...
Or,
Is she
wait, I'm
is
sorry.
she coming with us to the thing to watch
Oh.
us do our job?
That was not what I was asking. I was asking if she was at the bar with us.
At the bar with
Yeah.
you? Like, physically?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
Yeah, I kind of figured she wasn't coming with us. Like, this is our thing. Alright, I tell Sophie, make sure nothing happens to that one, and I point to Dakota.
What? Oh, okay. Sure, I can do that. Yep.
Rosemary leans down to her perch on Percival and goes, "The fuck do you expect her to do?"
Nothing direct.
I mean, I can stop him from getting into trouble.
Honey, that's a Miller. Good luck.
I mean, yeah, but... Listen, it's the only thing I can do, okay?
Ease up. That one doesn't get into much trouble. He is...
That's...
How do you put it? Pacifist, I think.
Which is Var's nice way of calling him a wimp.
And that's why he has Varro.
Aiden's just thinking to himself, I like the sound of that guy.
No, you don't.
He just thought that to himself.
Yeah, Dakota's alright.
He's considerably the most innocent of the family, I can assure that much.
And that's a pretty low bar, I imagine, but okay.
I was gonna say, that doesn't assure me of much.
He has a moral compass to speak of. That's infinitely saying more than enough.
Please stop with the claws and such.
Negative. I do not have claws.
Percival does, technically.
Kinky.
But they're more like Wolverine claws and super fucking long.
Amazing.
Anyway, we were gonna go rob a place.
Go do the dang thing.
Let's go make our money.
How are y'all planning to get there?
I don't know. Is it close enough that we can just
Yeah,
walk?
how far away is it?
It's probably a mile and a half.
That's walkable. Especially when
Right.
Rosemary's not walking.
Right. Rocket
Amazing.
legs to be used another day.
I mean, you could if you wanted to. No one's stopping
why
you.
would he want to leave the protection behind and run into danger?
You could just hover.
They're for running
or
away.
something.
Oh no, they're jet legs.
Oh, okay.
He's Ida, basically.
Oh, okay.
He's what?
Kenya Ida from My Hero Academia.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, that's basically how
Okay.
his legs work.
Oh.
Hang on, do I still
That's
have...
pretty cool.
Hang on, do I still have my...
Do you still have your...
Hang on. Yeah, my legs are still high-powered, so I could probably just, like, dash.
I need to stop messing with my dice because I keep dropping the fuckers.
I forgot about your high-powered legs.
What does that even mean?
Are we gonna
my dice.
race?
Officially declared as nice scams.
Nice scams.
Oh my god. Where's my other 6-sided dice? I need...
Are y'all gonna race there?
I mean,
No. Rosemary is going at a casual pace, thank you.
Aiden doesn't know that he has high-powered legs, so he's not gonna volunteer to dart ahead like a crazy person.
There it is. 1 sec.
Plus, if I remember correctly, no, they're not loud. So,
I had to take my headphones off because I couldn't reach my dice with the wire.
they just might make him
Oh my
die.
god.
Well, it just might make him
let's
die.
not make him die before anything's happened.
Okay, yeah, no rocket legs right
They're
now.
unreliable, so
They might explode.
I think it's
Might
unreliable in a way of like he has a hard time controlling them.
So you could go crashing into
So
a building.
if it's not,
It's to be determined whenever you
it's
use
not.
it.
If he's not going straight ahead and he has to turn any, then it's a gamble if he's gonna live or die.
I have a question. And this is gonna get dumb.
Mhm.
If Aiden was like holding on to the back of Varu, could Varu use that as like a jetpack and like jump for the initial takeoff with high-powered legs, and then use the rocket legs to just boost further?
I mean,
That is the sort of thing that I should probably make you roll for, but I'm not gonna like rule it out.
I mean, it sounds theoretically possible, if highly stupid.
I like highly stupid.
Fair
Can you do
enough.
that? You want to do that?
now you want to do that now?
I mean, you can, but you will wait for however long it takes Percival to carry Rosemary at a steady
All right,
pace.
how does this conversation go that this gets brought up?
But you brought up Rocket League.
I know, but like he's not gonna really tell anybody about that. That's kind of a thing for himself.
Alright, we'll save that for later
Yeah,
then.
that's his panic button.
We'll save Ultra Stupid for later.
Okay.
After we get to know
Oh.
each other a little better.
And as far as like, I feel like I should just. It's been a while since we've all talked about our characters and like the way they look. He's pretty just kind of normal looking dude, but he does have like one big cybernetic eye. I think it's his left eye. It makes his when it was put in, it was very scarry. So he does have a bit of a scarry face. That's really the only thing like noticeable about his appearance. But I would just say that because I'd forgot to before.
Rosemary has no...
You were giving Sophie shit for walking up to you and being like, yes, you look like a criminal.
Yeah, what? So I have a cybernetic eye. It makes me a crime boy.
I mean...
You have a cybernetic eye, a scarred face.
And Rosemary has no
Kind of
cybernetics
cool.
and looks
Can't
perfectly
believe
normal.
I was profiled like this.
Hey, Rosemary doesn't look like anything. She's just kind of a normal, vaguely pretty lady who doesn't have any cybernetics, so...
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
But
I was just.
I can understand like finding hesitation in asking the fully loaded armored robot for anything first.
I think he's more shocked that he was asked first. Like he feels like he should have been like that. There's literally nobody else, so you're my last hope.
To be fair, I think she talked to the nicest person first, and then the bitchiest one last.
She talked to the most approachable first.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sorry to interrupt everything. I don't know. I was looking at his sheet and I was like, he has some noticeable features. I feel like should be brought to attention.
That's alright.
Anyway, back to not.
Oh, all I know is the only thing really noticeable about Rosemary is she is tiny AF.
I like how tall.
How tiny?
Like maybe 4'11", 5 feet.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even think. In my head, I was
Gosh,
imagining her
she's
as really
so
tall.
small.
I don't know why.
No, why would she be carried around by her robot boyfriend if she was super tall?
Because he's a robot.
Because the
And
robot,
robot is
boyfriend
super
can carry
strong.
her.
Fair. It'd be a little hard to fit a super tall person into the crook of your arm, though.
I mean, I don't know how. I mean,
with
a
that
robot could be
attitude.
like gigantic. I don't know.
He's about 7.5, maybe 8
Yeah, it's
feet.
fucking big.
He's like barely taller than Varu. Like
It's fucking big.
Or maybe he's barely shorter than Varu, something like that.
It's just like normal boy height, like 5'11", 6 feet, whatever.
We have super tiny and fucking tall, and in the middle, there is Aiden.
Yeah, he's probably the most typical person besides his face.
We're like signal bars on a cell phone.
I do have a description of his look, but anyway, back to not
Anyway.
racing to this place, but
Not racing.
we're gonna
Because, I mean, you could, but again, you would have to wait however long it took for Percival to carry Rosemary at a
he
leisurely
ain't
pace.
about to.
I mean, if y'all want to race, you
He's not gonna
can.
volunteer this information that he can go that fast, so. And he's
Gotta
gonna
go
stay
fast.
firmly behind Varu at a reasonable distance, because that's the safe place.
at a reasonable pace, and since like it's not even a bother to any of us because like we all of us have robot legs in some way.
Also,
None of us feel pain in the legs.
I don't know why I do this a lot, and I'm sorry to interrupt again, but when I'm imagining
Go
Varu in
fucking go for
in
it.
my head, it has nothing. It's not at all the description, but like I keep imagining Orisa. That's what I imagine in my head. That's what he looks like.
From Overwatch?
Yeah. So suddenly he becomes a centaur for some reason, because that's what I'm picturing in my head.
More like Loaderbot actually.
Okay, Loaderbot. All right.
Loaderbot?
Tales of the Borderlands.
Okay, I like that.
Oh,
I can go with that.
okay.
I need to play Tales from the
I mean, it's
Borderlands.
also
For
just the
9.
generic loader bot enemies from 2 as well.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember the loader
Big,
bots.
boxy, yellow robots.
It's been a
Hey,
while.
hey, quit.
No. Oh, all
Jesus.
those. Okay, no, I
Yeah,
do
they're
remember
everywhere.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Anyway,
fuckers.
sorry.
I
Going
have
to the
no
thing.
idea what you're talking about
Going
because
to
I
the
don't play
thing.
video
We're
games.
going to the thing. Let's all go to the thing.
We'll go to the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do y'all have any sort of like in-character conversation on the way there, or is this just you? Or do you want to just like teleport there? It's fine either
I
way.
don't think Aiden really has anything he wants to say.
I want to ask, why do you keep calling things gross, Rosemary?
Because they're gross.
I do not understand.
You wouldn't. don't even
Great
know what
conversation,
that
guys. This is beautiful. Good stuff.
A rank support.
Oh, fucking hell.
was. A-rank support. Rosemary comes preloaded with an S rank.
Oh my god.
I just ignored an emergency alert on my phone because we were talking.
It's
Holy
fine.
crap,
Oh
what
god,
was
please
that
don't jump in my
for?
face. You're not gonna do that either. Go on. Go play with your mice.
I don't have a mouse.
He has 2.
I cleared that without looking at it.
I have a mouse.
I have a mouse somewhere, but my desk isn't big enough to let me use it.
So, yeah.
Anywho,
Things.
I guess.
Place. Stuff. Action.
Yeah, if you're gonna try and get like conversation out of Rosemary, it's not really gonna work.
So I think now we can teleport.
Yep.
You've not unlocked friendship with Aiden yet to get any dialogue from him.
You must unlock level 10 friendship.
You are standing in front of a decently sized building. It is just one story that you can see. And you all are, I guess, standing in front of the main entrance, which is a set of 2 double doors. They seem to be locked and shuttered.
Miss Gross, I think you need to open this. Can you hack it open?
Rosemary
Jesus,
looks
cat.
around and says, well, it depends on whether there's a port I can get access to. Is there like a keypad or a port of some sort that I can attempt to hack?
There is, yes, there is one on the side of the building. It's, you can essentially get into their systems from here. It's not like the specific keypad itself, but
Right.
yeah,
there-
it's on the side of the building. It's over near a set of stairs that actually lead up to the roof.
Okay. Is there
It's a spiral staircase. Sorry, go.
is there a camera anywhere near there that sort of points at it?
None that you can see.
Okay. Then I guess I'm going to attempt to hack the thing to disable any sort of alarms that I can get access to and open up the doors. And hopefully any cameras if I can get access to those too.
Mm-hmm. That should probably be a roll. So
yeah, probably.
Let me see what move that would actually work best as.
Move? Okay, shoot. I should probably have the generic moves open, shouldn't I? So I know what the
I'm
I'm
gonna
doing.
do that too. I think that would be good for me to have open.
That's the playbooks. There. Now I gotta wait for this huge thing to download.
Oh, this Veil book isn't too bad.
The playbooks aren't, but I think the normal moves are just in the regular thing.
Yeah. Well, I think aren't the regular moves at the bottom of the playbook thing? I don't really remember.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I'll just open that then.
We'll go ahead. I think we'll go ahead and call this divert. That's not 100% what we're going for here, but it is close enough. So roll 2d6 and choose an emotional state.
I guess I'm gonna go for powerful, which is a +1. That is a 6. Plus the 1 makes it 7. Sorry.
Okay. It's good that you didn't immediately fail.
Great.
Okay. You can create an opportunity for someone else. You can find a flaw or weakness. You can slip away, or I guess they become confused or flustered. Which I guess they, in this instance, would be like the guards and just the security in general. So pick 2 of those.
Once. What was it that you made me do? I'm sorry. Divert. There it is.
Yeah, divert.
Create an opportunity for you or someone else. A flaw or weakness. And I pick one of these, yeah?
You pick 2 of these
Oh,
on
okay.
a 7 to 9.
Cool. I'm going to, I guess, create the opportunity for us to slip in, and I'm going to confuse the guards. Yeah, that sounds right.
Sorry, I didn't catch the.
Oh,
second
sorry.
one.
I'm going to create the opportunity for everyone to slip in, and then I'm going to confuse the guards, I guess.
Confuse the guards. Okay. There is a door near where you all are at this point. And it pops open.
Rosemary motions for everyone to move forward and into the door.
Laura will walk in first,
Aiden
keeping
is,
himself in front of Aiden.
yeah, Aiden is glued to that backside.
That booty.
That booty.
Rosemary and Percival are not far behind, I guess.
Okay. The door is essentially the fire exit for the bathroom.
Great. Rosemary takes the opportunity to vomit into the toilet.
Alright, excellent. It's going well so far. If I do say so myself.
Oh, fucking hell.
This is what happens when you drink 5 martinis before a crime.
Rosemary straightens herself and she looks a bit more sober. 4.
You couldn't even handle 5. How could you? How could you declare yourself a part of our team?
Oh my god.
Is there something she can throw at him in the room?
Is there what?
Is there something she can throw at him in the room?
Yeah. There's all sorts of just like just junk that people have dropped.
She picks up the closest junk thing and throws it at him.
Amazing.
Yep.
So
I'm sure it
productive.
causes like no damage or whatever, but still makes her feel better.
Okay. And in the darkness of the room, because it is like very dark,
There is the vague glow of Percival's face like a glow stick.
there's the vague glow coming from Percival, and there is the small amount of quote unquote natural light coming from outside.
My eyes are multi-spectrum. Would I be able to like see like even in darkness with that, or
Yeah. You can. That's just like a character thing. That's not really like something where I can be like, well, roll for it. So, I mean, yeah. And in the darkness, you hear the sound of someone walking towards where you all are.
quick, hide in the stalls?
Don't have to tell me twice.
Rosemary clambers into Percival's arms and he ducks into a stall. Probably the one she just threw open.
Excellent.
Okay. All of you. I was gonna say the 3 of you. There's 4 of you.
Technically.
Yeah. Yeah. The 4 of you sort of see underneath the stall doors a beam of light, and you hear someone go, "Hey, what's going on? Anyone here?" They notice the open door, and they begin walking towards it, and yeah, they just keep going.
They go out the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
They go out the door and go over to take a look at the panel.
Can we... Can we quickly duck out of the stalls and close the door behind him and lock it?
Not without being seen.
Damn.
Can she roll risk for that?
Yes.
Oh shit, what does that do?
Roll to act with risk.
Okay. And I have to do an emotional state with that, don't I?
Yes.
Okay. Question, am I allowed to use the same one that I did before? Or do
Yeah.
I have to choose a new one? Okay.
Every time you use an emotional state, by the way, you gain a spike in that state.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go.
So the trick is in trying to balance your character's emotional stakes.
Alright, well then. I'll go. God, I don't know which one of these makes sense for the situation. Fuck it, I'm giving myself the +2 with peaceful. That gives me a 10, because I got 2 4s. So +2 is 10. Yay.
10 plus, you're fine.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, you manage to close the door behind this guard.
Cool. And I'm pretty sure that most fire exits are locked from the outside.
Ordinarily they would be, but you, in opening the door, you essentially just caused everything to permanently unlock until someone changes it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
we should probably make a run for it then.
Yeah,
Because he's gonna turn around and notice.
Sounds good to me.
yeah, let's go.
So, not Varu, fuck. Percival, scoops up Rosemary once again and books it.
Okay, you all run out of the bathroom directly into an access corridor. Down the corridor to your left would be the museum lobby, and directly ahead of you will be the first hall of the museum, with exhibits and paintings and all that sort of stuff.
I will say, as soon as they get into this area, like this, what seems to be the main part of this museum, not gonna say anything about it, but he actually starts the recording feature on his eye. He's just gonna keep that going.
Okay. You all walk into the hall, and you see just all sorts of... there's a lot of paintings currently. This seems to be just sort of the art hallway. I don't know if any of you want to try and take any of them.
Are they big?
They're of varying sizes.
Okay.
I'd like to look and see, like, what kind of art it is. Like, what is the subject or whatever.
They're completely varied, honestly. There seems to be no particular theme to the way that they're being presented.
Okay, so nothing about, like, specific to them. It's just like they went to the Hobby Lobby and just bought a bunch of paintings.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think Rosemary would want anything from here.
Varu is just in it for the job reward, not extras.
Yeah, Aiden's not a person to steal things just to steal.
These are very different characters to Moonlighting as heroes.
To be fair, Rosemary would flat out just steal stuff, but she doesn't have a need for art. And if she did, she could just buy it.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, you guys can, like, sell this stuff. That was more what I was going for.
Well, it's also like, how are we carrying this out?
Mm-hmm.
There's no bag of holding here.
Nope.
That's true. Okay, across, over into the next hall, there's actually another guard waiting in here. They don't seem to have noticed you. They're kind of they seem pretty bored, just kind of making the rounds.
Maybe I could do something to distract this guy, maybe?
Or, Rosemary could shoot him.
Distract him.
Please don't shoot people. They're just doing their jobs. They probably don't get paid enough for this. Alright, let's see. What do you think would be a good distraction?
Depends on how you'd like to distract them.
Oh, I was asking my teammates.
You can manipulate the veil.
I've never done anything like this before. I don't know what's a good distraction. Like, what would I do?
These are your abilities. Frankly, I don't know how to use them.
Maybe make it look like somebody else is running off in the other direction. And they go chase after them.
That could work.
Rosemary shrugs.
Percival, you have any input here?
Percival also shrugs.
Alright, well, let's give this a try, and if it doesn't go well, you don't hold it against me. Alright, what do I do to do his things?
We'll call that a reconfigure roll.
Yeah, that's definitely his reconfigure. So I have to roll plus cyberbrain.
Roll plus cyberbrain.
Which is +1. I have to use RP bot. I do not have 2d6s, I only have 1.
I mean, you could also just roll it twice.
But that means I have to count.
And remove
Valid.
numbers.
Yeah. Alright, time for my first botch. Yeah,
6.
let's fucking go.
You weren't wrong.
My first botch.
Okay. So you were trying to create the image of someone?
Do I get to mark experience for that?
Yes, you mark experience. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's okay, I just wasn't sure.
Yes. Any failed roll or when a belief gets tested, which the belief thing is probably going to take a while.
Yeah, that's fine. Glad my failures do something for me for once.
Yeah, because that means I don't get experience for the 2 things I did right. Damn it.
That's true. Okay.
I get
So
nothing for the things I didn't do.
So does that mean like all 3 of these things happen or something?
no, you just something goes wrong.
Oh, that's right. This is the things that are good. Okay, so it'd be okay.
Yes.
I didn't read it correctly. Something goes wrong. Excellent.
You see a rather familiar figure walk up to the guard and point over in your direction.
Rosemary's pulling out her gun.
Aiden is hyperventilating.
What are my apparatus moves?
I don't know.
Ten different ways to shred a person.
Yeah, that's what I can do. I'm
The
going-
guard... Sorry, go.
I'm gonna take a moment and just kind of like stare into the veil as deeply as I can. I'm gonna
Okay.
use the abyss stares back.
Okay.
When you search the vast accumulated knowledge of the veil or interact with something new in an attempt to be in it, roll. On 10 plus, I generate 2 humanity. On 7 to 9, I generate 1.
And what does this do for you?
I can do things with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, roll.
I'm gonna roll scared. Because
Valid.
this is an oh shit moment.
Yeah.
This is an oh shit moment. Alright, so that's a 5.
God.
Mark, what experience?
Failure buddies!
Whoa.
I don't really have any moves that would be helpful.
You have the basic moves.
Okay, and that's literally it.
Yeah. There are no, like, there's no, playbook-specific moves that would really help you in this instance.
No.
And the familiar figure disappears immediately, and the guard just starts freaking out.
I have concerns.
Um, uh, fuck.
I mean, if you want to just shoot him, that's
Honestly, that's
roll.
gonna be what I have to do, because what else can I do? I'm just gonna fucking shoot him.
Might as well.
I assume I'm rolling for this.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a neutralized play.
Yes, it is a neutralized move.
Okay.
Attack roll with extra options. 10 plus, gain 3 hold with no harm.
Right.
7 to 9, gain 2 hold with harm. And you can
Okay.
spend harm to do the following.
Okay. Do I suffer the harm, or do they suffer the harm when I roll the 7 to 9? That's the question.
You suffer harm if you roll the 7 to 9.
Okay, making
Yes.
sure. I'm gonna roll with mad. That doesn't give me a disadvantage, but it doesn't give me an advantage either. That's a 7.
7.
7. I'm not gonna get any experience because I'm doing too well.
Must be nice.
Okay. You gain 2 harm.
Okay.
Or, sorry, not 2 harm. 2 hold.
2 hold. Okay.
And so which of those would you like to do?
Okay. I guess I'm going to inflict harm and frighten the opponent.
And
Yeah.
frighten the opponent?
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
Okay. There's not a way where I can justify, like, giving you direct harm. So the way I'm gonna do this is that the guard was reaching over for their I suddenly can't think of the word, but it's fucking walkie-talkie.
The
And they were
walkie-talkie.
It's
That's
the walkie-talkie.
That's the word.
That's all it
Is
is.
it just another word? Okay, I don't know why I thought there was another word.
I mean, there's also radio, but walkie-talkie
Radio.
is generally
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah, they were reaching over for it and had just gotten their finger on there when you fired and shot them.
Yep.
And the guard just basically screams into the radio. And an alarm goes off.
I
Well,
thought you disabled security.
I did at the door.
You disabled, you disabled security getting inside. People, can still set off alarms, especially guards. They have the access to just do that.
I mean, yeah. Yep.
And I make my attempt at neutralizing.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm rolling this with mad. And I'll be using my finger guns for this. That is 12.
12?
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright. Gain 3 hold with no harm. What do you want to do?
I'm going to select inflict harm 3 times.
Just,
Just
kill the
gonna
guy
fuck this guy up.
while we're at it.
Okay. What weapon did you say you were using for this?
His
Finger guns. It's literally what it sounds like.
Yep.
It even looks like how people with fake finger guns. I'm almost tempted to say that he just makes the sound effects for them. They don't even make real sounds.
Pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew.
Christ.
They do 2 harm per harm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
this guard's dead.
Yay.
He's still just in the middle of a scream, and he collapses to the floor. Dead.
We have very little time. Find the necklace and get out.
And still kind of having a panic attack in the background. And he sees all the blood and the guy dead, and it's like anxiety increases.
Rosemary goes, suck it
Immediate
up, Buttercup!
trauma.
Rosemary, because
What'd you say,
she's
Megan?
a bitch.
What did you
Yeah.
say? What'd you say?
She says, suck it up, Buttercup, because she's a bitch.
Yeah, he's completely deaf to all that.
Alright, whatever.
Varu grabs Aiden and just yanks him.
And there's no resistance in his body. He's just kind of jello at this point.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys head over to the... You guys pass through the next hall over, and it heads to the left, where you see just a ton of different kinds of jewelry. Necklaces, bracelets, other kinds of earrings.
She didn't describe what the necklaces looked like, did she?
No.
She did not.
Grab what you can.
Grab fucking everything.
Aiden has kind of calmed down at this point, still kind of doing the deep breath exercises, but he goes to look. He's looking specifically for the main display necklaces, as he was told.
Yeah, Rosemary is literally just smashing glass with her gun and grabbing every necklace and whatever she can grab.
Percival grabbing anything?
Yeah, he's grabbing along with.
Okay.
Varu
Mainly
is
necklaces because they're looking for necklaces, but if she happens to grab a bracelet that catches her eye, whatever.
Varu's not leaving anything to chance because we were told it was a necklace, but it could be something else. Our informant didn't have all the details, including all the details about themselves. So really no harm in just no harm to me in just getting and just grabbing what I believe could be the right thing, which is everything.
Just frickin' arms full of random jewelry.
Yep.
Okay then. Yeah, it takes you a couple of minutes to grab everything. And just as you, like, wrapping up, basically, you hear a siren, followed by more sirens.
Rosemary calls over Percival's shoulder. Shall we get the fuck out?
It is an ideal time to escape. Aiden, hurry up. We must leave.
Did they get everything? Did we get all the jewels?
All the necklaces, all the whatevers.
Alright.
Everything in this room.
Alright.
Well,
I wanna
You
try
have not
one more
been
thing.
to, like, every room in the building, so
Okay.
I
well,
don't know.
fuck it.
Can he try a
Sophie's gonna-
thing?
I mean, yeah, he can try anything.
Cat! Jesus Christ! Stop! You're giving me anxiety. Just stop.
Oh my god,
Oh my lord.
did he try to, like, jump off the table or something?
No, he was just like right up behind me where I'm laid on my bed, just like flipping it around and all doing all kinds of crazy shit, and it was stressing me out. Okay, anyway, he's feeling kind of like a useless party member at this point, and he wants to try to show that he can be useful. Kind of a shot to his pride, so he wants to try to make it look like none of the jewelry was gone, if he can do that.
Okay, I think that would be another reconfigure roll.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Okay. He gives himself a tiny little pep talk before he tries to do this again. Oh,
Rosemary's not helping his shouting, hurry the fuck up!
Again, you can't get mad at me if this goes wrong.
Sure we can.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Mark
Christ.
1 experience.
Christ almighty.
That's a 3. So,
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god. I'm done. I'm just done trying today. That's me and the character.
Uh-huh.
Well, unfortunately, you're not done talking. So,
I'm not done talking.
yeah,
Uh,
because I need your help with, like, describing things.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because this room is going to instead completely transform.
Oh my fucking god. Alright, what thing are you doing to me? Oh lord. Let me see my things. Alright. It is going to look like the slummy area where he grew up. Just think of the slummiest area of town. It looks like that now.
Rosemary goes, gross.
For once, I agree.
Listen, I don't judge your lives, okay? Don't judge mine.
I'm fairly certain I was immediately judged upon meeting.
But not
To
your
be fair-
life.
Rosemary goes, my life is better than all of yours.
You have had more time than me. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, it must be nice being rich, huh?
Little bit.
Alright, well, there you go. You've turned it into the slums.
Yeah.
Great.
Alright, well, this is probably a good cue to leave now. Well, maybe this will confuse them for a little while.
I say we leave through that way, and I point to the next room.
Sure, somehow there's a door, and suddenly
Yeah,
the
it's
alleyway
just,
or whatever.
it's essentially like a very, very, like, small portion of an alleyway, with just two doors on either side leading into the other parts of the museum. One is the way you came back, and the other is around the other side of the building.
I would say we should probably just go back the way we came, but there's a guard out there that we kind of locked out, so.
Yeah.
That's why I say we go through the other rooms that may have more jewelry in them. Those as we're leaving. Win-win.
Yeah, I'm done trying to be helpful. I'm just gonna stay in my lane.
That's
Whatever.
valid.
Let's try it.
Okay. You all head into the next room. It seems to be the pottery section of the museum.
Smash the pots.
I mean, you can.
Look at the basic moves. Stuff we can do.
As they're running by Rosemary, who, again, is being carried by Percival again, and her arms are kind of just full of jewelry, just sort of kicks at one of the large pots to hope that it breaks enough that it gets in the guard's way if they're following them.
It falls to the floor and just shatters immediately.
Good. She seems pleased with herself.
That is cool.
You all head into the next room, and it seems like there's mostly a repeat of just more paintings, except for in the middle of the room, there is a stand with two golden necklaces on it.
Well, fuck, it's probably those. Grab them!
So I smash the display for them and just swipe the necklaces.
Okay. They are two
Ow! Quit!
words.
Stop! He was biting my feet.
Oh my god.
Pop.
Yeah, cats do that.
He's such a butthole.
Yeah, he's never gonna grow out of that, by the way.
Cats all have
no.
foot fetishes, confirmed.
No.
They really do.
If it's true, don't say it.
Yeah, the necklaces are essentially just two golden chains that have a what seems to be a sort of heart-shaped design with a gemstone in the middle. One is a deep purple, and the other is a kind of bright blue.
Rosemary sneers at them.
Is there any kind of a move where you try to, glean more information about something or just kind of
Lift the
understand it?
veil.
that what
There's
that
an
is?
analyze, isn't there?
There's analyze, although that is tied more
It seems more
to
combat related.
situations,
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
like combat situations, whereas lift the veil is like get information on things.
Okay.
Lift the veil is your Google search.
Is that
Yeah,
is that a
basically.
thing I can do?
Yeah,
That's a
that
basic,
won't-
yeah.
it's a basic
won't-
move.
That won't
You can do this. I
cause
got
us
it.
to fuck up.
You can do this. I believe in you.
Yes, the consequences for a lift the veil in this particular instance will probably be minimal.
Okay. This is got emotions though instead of using cyber brain.
Mhm.
Let me see what his
Choose an
emotions
emotion.
are. I mean, it's the same. I was looking at two emotions, like, he's probably one of these, but they're the same.
Emotions is the same.
Motions is the same.
It's all just chemicals.
Oh wait, no, hold on.
Chemicals in your
I am looking at the
brain.
wrong thing because I'm stupid. No, they're clearly different.
Bitch, me too. Fuck.
Let's see. He's going to. I'm gonna say he's pretty mad. He's pretty mad that his cool thing he can do fucked up twice.
Valid.
So
I mean, yeah.
that's a +0. Oh my god, I hate my life.
Dear Lord God Almighty.
Oh my god.
Mark,
More experience, you useless fuck.
Mark, another experience.
I'm gonna level up before the night's over. This is gonna happen.
And I'm not, because I'm too good at this.
There is a non-zero possibility that one of us will level up. But fortunately, as I said, the consequences for this are fairly minimal.
Thank God for something in my life.
But yeah, you have no information about the necklaces. I assume you were trying to find,
Yeah, just
like
trying
stuff
to
about. Yeah.
see what's so important about them. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know shit about shit. Let's leave.
Okay. You both end up in an access corridor similar to the one that you were in previously. There's no toilets on this side of the building, so your only exit from here would be to go out through the lobby. And I will remind you that you can hear sirens.
Anyone got a giant cannon that can just bust us through a wall?
Big guy.
Well,
Do you? I feel like if anybody here did, probably you.
I have good news and bad news.
Lay it on me.
We've
Good
already had a
news.
shit night.
Good news, I do in fact contain such firepower. Bad news, I do not know how to access it.
I mean, you can't fuck up more than me tonight, honestly. So just give it a try.
Lack of access is not something I can simply try.
Well, not with that attitude. You can't.
Do you have something slightly less than a cannon that you can just shoot at the wall a lot and make it go boom?
Can you punch it a lot, maybe?
Now that you mention that,
Both I and Rosemary go, God fucking damn it.
alright, what wall do you want me to break?
The Can I sort of triangulate where we might be compared to where we got through? Are we close to the front of the building? Or are we more
Yes,
on...
you're pretty close to the front of the building.
Okay. So not the front, but maybe the closest side that might pop us out into an alleyway?
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Alright, so does she just point me to that wall?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna drop kick the wall with my high-powered legs.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna stand back for that one.
Oh,
Percival
man.
is going to activate his shield.
Oh god, I love all of you so
This
much.
is probably where I die.
Good.
It's fine.
I'm not sure what I'm not sure what emotion this is, because he's kind of like...
Powerful, maybe? You're busting down a wall?
I mean,
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, what move should this be exactly?
I'd say neutralize, wouldn't it? Because it's
You're
inflicting
attacking a
harm.
wall.
It's inflicting harm, I think.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, hold on. There's.
You're dueling the wall. That's what you're doing.
It is not a duel.
Uh, I'll say it's. I mean, there really isn't just a bust down the fucking wall move,
There
unfortunately.
should be like a
Um,
destroy something move or
The
something.
two that I can think of are neutralize, which inflicts harm, or risk, which is just you do something, but it might cost you.
yeah.
Yeah, risk is a good one, I think, because you're not really hurting a living thing. It's
Yeah,
just a
okay,
wall.
we'll go with risk. That's
All
a good
right,
idea.
all right.
Please don't
What'd
fuck
you
this
get?
up.
I haven't rolled yet. I'm praying.
Oh,
I'm praying to RN Jesus.
Orange Jesus is dead.
Not for me.
You hush.
He's dead, and
Both.
I have killed him.
I think you did. I think you have.
Oh.
No, this is a good. That is a. Okay, so I add +1 to that, so that's a 13.
Oh, thank fucking God.
I'm very disgruntled.
You've gotten such good rolls tonight. What the fuck?
This is what happens when I'm playing.
This doesn't happen when I'm playing your game either, so
No.
don't worry. You'll see Sanok grapple absolutely nothing tomorrow or Sunday.
God,
I hate
I
it.
can
Christ
only
almighty.
hope.
I hate it.
We love you, Jay.
You roll great as Gawain
This
sometimes.
sounds fake, but okay.
Oh my god. Okay. So, you launch yourself through the museum wall.
I drop kick the wall because high-powered legs.
That's true. Okay. You drop kick the wall, and for a moment, it seems like nothing happens. And then it just topples over.
Rosemary like attempts to clap, but her arms are full of jewelry and she doesn't want to drop any.
An escape route has been made.
Rosemary goes, then let's fucking bail? And I don't know, I guess they start running.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna run like a normal person. Consider it for half a second. Using rocket legs. Fuck that noise. I ain't taking these chances tonight. We're gonna be a normal person.
Okay. I feel like I should make the group roll.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
For what exactly?
For escaping,
Running
I
from the
guess.
police.
Oh, God.
I
Roll
know.
for
I
roll for
know, but like,
police.
what is the
Roll for
move?
police is also a good title.
I meant like, what is the
We'll
move?
we'll say it's risk again.
Okay.
Because that's just
Alright, let me figure out what
a
emotion.
good catch-all.
Emotion
Can I-
is.
Can
God,
I
cat! I'm going to beat your ass if you do not stop.
roll with
Please.
potential escape methods for at least an idea to escape? Roll with advantage.
Yeah,
Like
you can roll
say,
with advantage.
Time
Who
to.
can roll with advantage? What's going on?
Ow.
Strider's rolling with advantage.
Oh,
because
okay.
high-powered legs are busted.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Let me
One
figure out
sec.
what emotion this is going to be.
I don't think Percival has any special legs.
If Aiden's not using rocket legs, I'm
Well,
going to
I'm tempted to now that you've You're gonna do it. It's
Yeah,
like,
Percival doesn't have special legs. He's just durable as crap. You can't break him.
Yeah, Percival doesn't have special legs,
No.
but
Look with your
But he
special
does have a
legs.
All right.
shield.
Kim, what's gonna happen to me if I use my legs? What could happen to me?
And I dropped my
let
dice
me
again.
let me take a look at his legs.
Let me take a look at them gams.
Says unreliable, so the most you know is that they could in some way malfunction,
Excellent.
Great.
but you do not know what form that malfunction might take.
All right.
In other words, the game
Who
has to look
believes
at.
in me, or who wants me to just be a normal human being?
I believe in you,
you.
but also at the same time, I've seen your rolls tonight.
Oh my god.
Come on, the Rocket Legs believe. RNGesus supports dumbassery.
Be a rocket man.
Rocket Man.
All right, yeah,
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
All right, you Elton John'd at me.
You're welcome.
I'm
I
gonna
hope
say
that was vaguely in tune.
I'm gonna say he's joyful to get the fuck out of this place, and also just to get out of this place. So that's a +1 for me. So
Okay.
Now that counts as an
Alright.
escape method, doesn't it? Will you give that the advantages the same you did for me?
Yes, you can roll with advantage because you are using your high-powered rocket legs.
and because look at what
They're
I've
not
been
actually
through.
high-powered.
Look at what I've been through.
Wait,
Also true.
is Jay rolling for the entire group, or are we each rolling individually?
You are all rolling individually to
You
see how
don't
your
depend on
characters
me.
end up.
Rosemary is joyful because she's very amused by the fact that he actually managed to kick down a frickin' wall.
Let's see. 2. How do I'm trying to figure out how best to roll with advantage.
You do
here.
3d6.
I guess I
I
and
can.
got a 6,
We'll just
y'all.
drop the rest.
Okay, I think I can figure that out. Maybe.
I finally failed at...
I'll add the 1 after the fact because it'll just confuse me. Okay, so
Well,
that's
there's a good one.
9, so that's a 10.
Nice.
Yeah, you
That-
get out without a hitch.
Alright.
Thank God.
Waru has yet to roll.
I got a 6, y'all.
Yeah,
Aiden,
we'll get to that.
Alright.
Aiden is Audi 5000.
Alright.
Goodbye. I won't remember you in therapy. Goodbye.
Alright. That's a 10. And I think I had a +1
That's a
to that.
10.
I'm good.
Okay,
God damn it.
then yeah, Varu's good.
I'm not.
Time to know how it feels to suck.
So, first of all, mark experience.
Yay. One sec. Where did it go?
Sorry
There
for
it
all
is.
the noise.
X. There.
Now, I do want to check who actually had all the jewelry.
I don't think
We
Aiden
all had jewelry.
I don't think Aiden really picked up anything because he was only looking for like the things, and Varu took the things.
It's mostly between like Varu. It's more split pretty evenly between like Varu, Rosemary, and Percival.
Yeah.
But Varu absolutely has the necessary ones, the ones that were in the fancy display.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Just draw out my agony, why don't you?
Just what?
Draw out my agony.
agony, why don't you?
I have to decide what's gonna happen.
He has to decide your fate.
Fuck. I almost got it.
You almost did.
I almost got it. Fucking 4.
You should have had an escape plan.
I didn't expect us to need one when I was walking into the game.
I have to
Didn't
post
think
this.
I'd be robbing a museum.
In all fairness, I didn't expect that either, but my high-powered legs did exactly what I intended them to do.
I'm posting a picture in the chat, by the way, just so you are all wondering what I'm doing.
Okay. Of the kitty.
Maybe.
Yay. I love him.
So, oh, I see you have your blankets and pillows piled up in this corner. I think I'm gonna sit on top of it.
All of
Lick,
He's
them.
sit on top of
he's
it
a
and lick my ass.
he's a black cat that makes you a witch, Jay.
It does.
Congrats.
Confirmed.
Thank you. I tried really hard.
Okay. So, what happens is as you're running, Percival stops,
Christ.
drops all the jewelry that he was carrying,
What the fuck
and
ever?
What the fuck, man?
draws his sword.
No, Percy, no.
And he tells you to go.
Nope. Percy, no. I've got that thing. We're not allowed to separate. But no dice bullshit. Does that not count?
I must kill.
I'm almost imagining her going like, honey, no, please don't.
Basically.
No, unfortunately, that would not count in this instance because it is anyone attempting to remove your object. It's not your object trying to sacrifice itself for you.
Motherfucker.
What
Don't you laugh at me in my moment of pain.
am I supposed to laugh at you?
When I do something stupid, not when I am doing something like this. Fuck. Crap. Is there a way I can convince him to not do that?
You can roll a what is it? A sway roll.
Say that again.
Sway.
Sway.
Yes.
Get an NPC. Okay. No, I got it. Thank you.
Okay.
I have the thing open. When you want to get an NPC to do something you want.
I just wanted to be helpful.
I know, thank you.
Do them something first. That read really weird in my head at first. Do them something. That still reads really weird.
Do them a favor?
Yeah, it's do them a
something.
favor. Yeah.
It's just, that reads really weird.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Okay.
Especially in context with what Percy is.
This is true.
You're gonna do something, alright.
Winky face.
Winky emoji.
I'm gonna do. I need to mark that joyful. Peaceful doesn't work here, so I can't give myself +2. I don't want to roll with scared. That's gonna give me a -1. I'm gonna roll with mad. That doesn't hurt or help me. And she is probably real pissed right now.
Yeah, that's
She's
pretty
like, no,
probably realistic.
no, don't you fucking dare.
She's like,
Yeah, I would say
you
it's
dropped
either
jewels?
scared or angry.
I
guess.
do. So I don't get anything from that. Oh, good. Fuck. 7.
so you got a 7 on
mixed
sway.
success.
I got a 7. Thank fucking God. If I had failed that, I was gonna be so pissed.
Must be nice to atone for yourself.
Don't start with me.
Alright. So basically, what that means is they choose two. So Percival chooses two of those options.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that makes sense here.
I don't either.
Well, some of those options don't make sense. Just don't take some of those options.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I'm just not sure how most of these make sense here. Is the
I
thing.
mean,
I could see doing something for them first. It could be like
Yeah.
give a
guess.
yeah,
piece of
but what the
yourself
fuck
to
is he gonna
them.
want? Well,
Body
he
or
already
heart.
has my heart, so
Time to give him your body then.
I can do
She's
that later,
already
not
done
right
that
now.
too.
Honestly.
Yeah, but not at this
Winky,
instance
winky.
though.
That's true.
Yeah, but I can't do that right now. We have to run away first.
Just
Yeah,
just just give him an IOU.
no rowboating in
Rowboating.
Uh, yeah, we'll say it's do something first.
Alright, what the fuck does
And,
he want me to do?
I mean, he already said.
Uh, oh, run?
Yes, just run.
Well, is he
But
coming
I
with
don't.
me?
Yes, but then
Okay.
you two will get caught.
Ugh, whatever. Fine, I'll fucking run.
You
But
what?
he's. I was trying to get him to come and run with me and not sacrifice his fucking self. So.
Yeah, but like the whole point of this thing was so that Rosemary didn't immediately get arrested by the police.
Ugh, fine, what the fuck ever. I don't. Fine,
I,
fucking running.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't
what if she
know.
started running and she just dragged him? There's a lot of dragging going on. She's technically running first. That's the doing the something.
That's fair.
I mean, he does have a ranged attack. He can fucking throw daggers at him. And start running as he's doing so. Is that helpful?
That's fair. Yeah. He sheathes his sword, and he just starts running. And when the police start to get close, he just tosses a dagger at them.
Tosses lots of. What?
Like an asshole.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of fucking throwing knives he can just chuck at them if he needs to.
You all have managed to get away from the police somehow.
Yay.
Honestly, it doesn't even make sense to me.
I basically bullied my way into having us getting away from the police.
I'm just in a new zip code now. I'm gone. Goodbye.
And I dropped another dice. I need to stop.
No, that's not true. He wants to. He wants to know more about these necklaces, really.
So do we have to go back to Lapida with our arms full of necklaces and just ask the girl which one is the right one?
I mean,
We might
That is
have to.
a viable option.
or we could send someone in to be like, hey, let's go meet not around bajillions of people.
We could go back to Rosemary's place. But then again, y'all are probably way far ahead of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine Aiden and Varu kept pace with each other to wherever they went.
Yeah, Aiden and Varu kept pace with each other fairly well. Rosemary and Percival ended up
Lagging behind a bit.
lagging behind. Yes.
So, God knows how they're meeting up again.
Can I I'm not sure if this would be lift the veil or the abyss stares back.
Mm-hmm.
But can I do one of those to, like, see if there's a Miller family safe house that I can use for a little bit?
Yeah, let's say that lift the veil, or what was the other one you said?
The abyss stares back.
Oh, the abyss. We'll call that. Sorry. We'll call that lift the veil.
Okay. I am absolutely not certain what kind of emotional state I would have here. Joyful, I guess, because we somehow did it successfully.
Don't you only have like one to start?
Huh?
Don't you only have like one at the start?
One of the what?
I'm reading on the apparatus. You only have one state at the start.
One what?
Emotional
One
state.
play. No, one
Oh.
play at the start.
Yeah, one play. It's not one emotional state.
Start of. I'm confused, so I'm just gonna.
Wait, where do you see, or where?
It's on the emotional state section of the apparatus.
Did we all overlook this?
Yeah, it's part of the rise move. I was looking at the rise move, and that's how apparatus unlocks their emotions.
Whoops.
Did I just blow everyone's
Whoops.
minds?
Welp! We'll just homebrew that, say fuck it.
Yeah, I guess you only have one state unlocked.
We'll say mad.
How the fuck did I not notice that?
I mean, you've only used one so far, and it was powerful, so you could just say that's the one you have.
Alright, we'll say I'm using powerful then.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just noticed that, and I was just like, what? I was
No,
confused.
I mean, I appreciate it. I somehow didn't notice.
Because I read Rise and unlock a new emotion state, and I was like, how can you unlock a new emotion? And then I looked and was like, oh, that's a special thing.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 6, so.
You rolled a 6. You do not know of any safe houses or anything nearby.
We have found a flaw in our plan. We do not know where to go from here.
How far behind them is Rosemary and Percival? Like, can she see them?
Yeah. I think they're a little like off in the distance, but you can probably still see them.
Can I shout them down and make them slow the fuck up?
You can certainly try.
You can try.
That's more of an in-character interaction than
Okay.
DM
Okay, so
steps in.
Okay. She shouts, "Oi! I got a place."
Well, that's better than I got, so I'm down with it.
Is this place what you would call gross?
No.
Then lead the way.
Okay. So Rosemary takes them around the back way to her place,
Okay.
which is
What's it like inside?
it's not quite at the top of a super tall apartment building. It's sort of like if there's like 20 floors to this, she's like on the 15th floor. It's a fairly large loft apartment. There's the bedroom up on the loft, and she's got pretty nice view of the city. Or she would if the curtains were open, but they're not. They're drawn, and they're blackout curtains. There is no light coming through. Uh, it's slick. It's kind of modern. She's got like throw pillows and giant like soft things to lay on, like pretty much everywhere except for like the kitchen and the bathroom. And she has up in the loft a giant computer setup that's got like 6 fucking monitors and 3 keyboards.
Lucky bitch.
So since I'm considering this and interacting with something new
Yep.
and attempting to understand humanity. So this stares back.
The time to unlock some emotions.
Yes, that is a 9.
This is where
Nice.
Baru learns
You gain 1.
the beauty of friendship.
I'm gonna use that 9 to unlock joyful.
To unlock.
The joyful emotion.
Ah.
Yeah, you can use
Okay.
Rise, and then Rise lets you unlock emotion and assign a value, but I assume you've assigned all your values already.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That's okay.
Whoops.
I don't know, man. I read sometimes, It happens.
Yeah, I don't, which
You know-
is why this was a terrible decision.
You know what? I'll say thank you for this because this is one of the few times that someone else has actually read the damn thing more than I have. You have
It
no
was-
idea how many times in other games that it's just like, oh, that ability does not work that way, and you're kind of cheating because that thing just saved your ass in the wrong way.
Like, I just was curious. Because, I don't know, I have everybody's stuff, and I've been using it, I've been looking at it just because, like, I want to understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much for adding this layer.
I'm out here failing
Doing my job.
and trying to salvage myself. So I read and I show pictures of my cat. So like, I think I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
That unlocked the joyful emotion for me as well.
Yeah.
As a
Nice.
person, the picture of the cat.
Unlocked joyful from the picture of the cat.
Cats unlock joy.
They do. It's
Shit.
true.
Cats are love. Cats
As
are
much
life.
of a butthole as mine is, he does unlock joy.
Well, I hope I don't have to roll for the rest of the day because I'm pretty sure I just lost one of my d6s.
Rip.
Well, alright.
Ripperino.
So anyway, welcome to Rosemary's abode. Once everyone's through the door, she activates a very high-tech security system. And she's like, nope, no one's coming in here.
All right.
And she goes to her liquor cabinet and pulls out some vodka. She's like, nope.
Are you sure you were just puking earlier?
Yeah, and now I'm sober, and I don't want to be. And she tosses back a shot. It's sugar cookie vodka, by the way.
Alright, damn. You don't.
Ugh.
I ain't trying to
As a person, I say gross.
as a person. Nice crib you have here.
Thanks.
I feel at home.
Don't get too comfortable. You're not staying.
But these are my people, and I point at the computers.
Aww.
Well, prepare for separation anxiety, because as soon as we're getting those necklaces back to that girl, you are out.
We should make sure that we actually have everything.
Well, then someone should go get the girl. And not me or Percival, because we had issues.
Trouble in paradise,
No, more like trouble with police.
Yeah, same
Not
thing
all of us
sometimes.
have fucking rocket legs.
I mean, that's a personal problem.
I see how this does not affect me.
Alright, well, as much as I'd love to stay in this loving, warm environment, I think I'll go get Sophie.
Rosemary pours another shot and says, "You go do that," and then knocks it back.
Yeah.
I'll leave the jewelry here. However, I have to go check on someone.
Oh, you're gonna come with?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I was assigned to protect Dakota Miller. I may have left him at the bar.
Oh,
Rosemary goes, "Sounds like a personal problem."
It is.
wow, nice original line. Come up with it yourself.
If it wasn't for the fact her shot glass is really nice, she'd throw it at you.
And he just sticks his tongue out and then goes out the door.
I love all of you nerds.
Rosemary is such a bitch. I did not expect her to turn out this way.
And he's done recording on his eye, by the way. He stopped that when they left the place.
Okay.
The apartment or the
The museum. He
okay?
doesn't give a shit about her apartment.
Better fucking not.
Damn.
He's not interested in this bougie nonsense.
Bougie nonsense.
Bougie nonsense. That's another good title.
Yeah. Well, bourgeoisie, bougie, it's a term usually pretty
Well,
common.
yes, we're away.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. You said it weird, like you know what I was talking about.
More like boozy nonsense.
That too.
Because Rosemary's drunk.
Alright,
Again.
She has to be to deal with these bastards.
Alright, well, they're gonna walk back like normal people, or at least Aiden's gonna walk back like a normal person.
Not gonna do any crazy high-powered like stuff.
He's kind of taking this moment. He really wanted to go back by himself. He kind of needed a breather to just be on his own, so he's not going to talk much.
Okay. Yeah. You all head back into the bar. There's no, like, trouble with the police or anything, because you kind of killed the only person who, like, actually got a look at any of you.
Woohoo! We eliminated the witness.
Yeah,
And
he's
it was
not happy
Rosemary's
about that,
idea.
but he's gonna have that panic attack later.
Hey, that blood is not on your hands.
Nope. That was all Rosemary and Varro.
It is on his hands because he fucked up.
You walk into the bar, it's a couple hours later, and it is still just packed to the brim with the
Not real
not
people.
real people.
Alright, well, where's
And
where's
you
Sophia?
see Sophie up at the bar sitting next to Dakota, and they're both kind of passed out.
Yeah. Ed's gonna go walk over to Sophie, avoid the whole Dakota thing. It's not his lane. Just kind of pokes her in the shoulder until she gets up.
Looks like Rosemary's not the only one who got drunk.
Probably not.
Oh, right, yeah, you. Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Did it go okay?
We did the thing. We have things. Come with me to see things.
We'll say relatively okay.
Oh, okay. It's very loud and very bright here.
Yeah, that's a thing this place does sometimes.
Let's just go.
Yes.
She'll be happy to know that Rosemary's place is neither loud nor bright.
Varro carries Dakota with him.
Just over his shoulder like a potato sack?
Yep.
God bless.
He's
Excellent.
snoring happily.
This is optimal position in case in case of in case of eventual sickness caused by intoxication.
Hmm.
Yeah, you all head back.
Yep.
The door has been closed and locked while you were gone, so you're gonna have to knock.
Aiden does the stereotypical secret knock.
Shave and a haircut.
Yes.
The door opens on its own, and as you walk in, you see Rosemary and Percival lounging on the giant pillow soft thing that she has in the living room, just kind of cuddling. She looks super tired. Oh, look, she says, "You're back." She kind of looks over her shoulder and sees Dakota, and she says, "If he throws up on anything, you're paying for it."
Duly noted. I will pay with the gems that we have just collected.
It's all on the kitchen island counter.
Alright, go, Sophie, go tell us which one is your special necklaces.
Yeah, okay. I can do that.
I believe
Rosemary
in you.
from her pillow calls, "Is that bitch drunk?"
Your face is drunk.
Nice one.
I'm detecting 2 inebriated females in this vicinity.
Rosemary's only had 2 shots, thank you.
Detecting inebriation.
She takes one look at all the jewelry and goes, "This is a lot of other stuff. Ones I needed were these two." And she picks up the 2 heart-shaped ones.
Had a feeling it was those ones.
Let it be noted that Rosemary thinks that her friend had shit taste in jewelry.
So what's...
Does she make that known?
She might mutter it.
So I know...
Sophie very drunkenly goes, "Say that to my face."
Rosemary holds up her gun.
Nice one. Please? No. No, no.
Fucking
No,
do
no,
it.
no. No, no. No, no, no. None of this.
Desist in firearm related violence, or I will join in.
I don't have a good threat, but please, just no.
I mean, Sophie's still, like, very drunkenly trying to egg you on.
So instead of that, I know these necklaces were important to a friend of yours. Could you tell us why the acolytes wanted them?
I don't know why they wanted them. They're a bunch of fucking weirdos.
Well, how did you
Like,
know they had them?
because they were on display.
How did you know they were on display? Did you go there?
Yeah? I mean, it was a museum. It's
kind
into
of a-
museums,
It's
okay?
kind of a weird museum, but I'm not gonna judge.
You fucking make the museum.
They had a bunch of paintings that look like they're from the dollar store, but whatever.
Rosemary goes, just means that they had shit taste in art.
Haru's going to do some more veil searching, but first staring into the abyss.
Okay.
Okay,
I imagine he just has a look of dissociation on his big red eye when he does this. I don't know how you look dissociated when you do that, but I just imagine that's how
Oh,
it
your
goes.
eyes
and
just glaze over.
the eye just turned. Well, it's the big red cybernetic eye. It turns
Sure.
blue. It'll turn blue, but it'll be like the loading circle. So, as I'm searching the
Naruto.
veil, and I'm going to search the veil for like information on like the acolytes, the importance of these things to their culture, and all that fun nonsense.
Okay.
That is a 10.
Nice.
10 plus gives good detail. Okay. You know through various Google searches that,
The best kind of searches.
yeah, as opposed to like a physical search, I guess. I don't know. Uh, that these necklaces are very. They tie back to the acolyte's belief of how this world works. Namely, that this is not the first world that has existed, and that there have, in fact, been many previously. Specifically, these necklaces are said to come from a sort of medieval world. They had some kind of importance there, but what exactly that importance is did not like transfer over.
So basically, these guys are just really into stupid antiques.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, good enough.
I figured out the purpose of the necklaces.
Oh?
This look fucking rad.
That is not it. These necklaces are part of a belief that this world is not the first of its kind, and that instead, our world is that the world that we currently live in is merely another version of itself. These necklaces are said to have come from a world separate from our own, set in set in a more historical version of itself.
Rosemary says, that's fucking stupid.
Sounds like some tinfoil foolery to me. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Related searches, time cube.
What cube?
What did you say?
Time
Time
cube?
Time cube.
Okay.
that is something you all should not look up on your own time.
Fair enough.
It
Okay.
is a conspiracy theory. Or
Oh
rather,
boy.
like flat Earth has nothing on this conspiracy theory.
Oh
Alright.
man,
God.
I gotta look this one up.
I will have to read
Nope.
this, but I will wait.
I'm good. I'm not giving them the clicks.
I love weird shit. Um,
I did too.
so Sophie, who was your friend that had these?
Her name was Evelyn, and she was the best. I just miss her a lot.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Can I get some more objective facts? Like, some information about who this person is.
You're asking a drunk girl to tell you about her dead best friend.
Yes.
And be objective about it.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not even getting a roll here. You're not getting anything useful out of her right now.
Alright. I tried.
You did. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
While this is all happening, Percival has gotten up and has started brewing Rosemary some tea to try and fight off the hangover she's sure to have tomorrow. He is at least polite enough to offer the rest of you some.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
Sophie is
wasn't
like falling asleep
expecting
at the
this.
table.
I appreciate the gesture.
Yeah, I'll take some tea. That sounds lovely right now.
1 sec, let me Google what kind of tea is good against hangovers.
Sleepy time.
Probably like green, yeah, ginger tea. Cool.
Yeah, ginger
Y'all are all
tea
have-
is good for when you're sick, I know. And I mean, getting drunk is just a bunch of poison in your body, so.
Yep,
God,
Yep,
I wish that
so-
were me.
ginger tea it is. And he dumps like 5 spoonfuls of brown sugar into Rosemary's before handing it over.
Amazing.
Yep.
Aiden is hoping this is something that might settle his stomach that feels like it's got a bowling ball bouncing around in it the entire night.
Yeah, Sophie has fallen asleep, and that's probably the best spot to end it. So,
Okie doke.
bye everyone.
You're all sipping tea in Rosemary's apartment where she does not want you.
Bye,